A Chinese Air Force fighter jet has killed one person on the ground and injuring two others after it crashed into houses during a training mission in central China. State broadcaster CCTV's military channel reported that the J-7 aircraft went down near an airport in Xiangyang in Hubei province on Thursday morning. According to reports, the pilot ejected safely, but some residential buildings were damaged. The pilot and those injured were taken to a hospital, and the cause of the crash is under investigation. The J-7 aircraft is an older model single-engine aircraft with its origins in the Soviet MiG-21, dating from the 1950s, and was produced for almost 50 years until production ended in 2013. However, there's been complaint by foreign governments over the reckless flying by Chinese fighter jets. It is said that it endangers crews on their own military surveillance planes. China's civil aviation industry has come under scrutiny in recent months, following the still unexplained crash of a China Eastern Airlines passenger jet on March 21, in which all 132 people on board were killed. And on May 12, a Tibet Airlines flight with 122 people on board was departing from the southwestern city of Chongqing when it veered off the runway and caught fire. No one was killed, but several passengers sustained minor injuries. Australia and Canada have recently raised concerns about reckless flying by Chinese fighter pilots. The Canadian military, in a June 1 statement, said Chinese planes tried to divert a Canadian long-range patrol aircraft from its path, and that the crew had to change direction quickly to avoid a collision, while Australia said a Chinese fighter jet on May 26 committed a dangerous act of aggression against an Australian Air Force plane conducting aerial surveillance in the South China Sea. Australian Defence Minister Richard Marles, who explained the incident, said the Chinese J-16 accelerated and caught in front of the Australian plane, releasing chaff with small bits of aluminium designed to confuse radars that was sucked into the latter's engine. China has defended the actions of its pilots and blamed foreign countries for conducting close-in surveillance of its territory to contain Chinese developments. The question now is, will Chinese pilots be disciplined and scrutinized to be capable of flying a plane and obeying air rules, or will the government find its own method to avoid a future crash of this kind?